Welcome, students and parents and staff of Uri Middle School. Welcome to our 8th grade awards celebration for the 2019-2020 school year. And what a year, especially what a year and what a way to finish. Talk about life skills of adaptation and flexibility and perseverance. You guys, as 8th graders, you've shown all of those, along with a few other skills like teamwork and technology and collaborating online through Google Meet to be able to get your schoolwork done. As principal, I just want to say I'm very proud of you. And it was a pleasure to get to know you for about a month while I was in the building. I feel like I've gotten to know some people over the internet, over the web, through Google Meets and things like that. But it's been a tough year. The neat thing about going through a tough year is that you develop your skills and you develop additional skills maybe that you didn't even know you had. And now, in all theory and all likeness, you're ready to go on to high school and be very successful. On behalf of our students, on behalf of our staff, just again, thank you for a good year, a very strong finish to the year in spite of the challenges of the coronavirus and everything going on. So welcome to our awards program. I'd like to start off by recognizing our candidate who was selected as the support staff of the year. Each year, the staff have selected someone to be named the support staff of the year. This year, we added in some input from students and then made a final selection with a staff vote. And this year's winner is someone who has been very dedicated, very caring, and shown a lot of kindness and a lot of follow through with our students, especially during this difficult time of e-learning. Our support staff of the year is Mrs. Judy Moore. And we congratulate Mrs. Moore for her efforts, for caring for you, for supporting you, for emailing and calling and staying in contact and telling you that she believes in you, even when sometimes you're ready to just kind of give it up and not turn in that assignment. So thank you, Mrs. Moore. Our teacher of the year is selected each year by staff. Again, this year we had some student input. And as the teachers reflect on this particular individual, this teacher is someone who is a very high moral, ethical, and character, someone who has been dedicated for a number of years to our students, someone who is a true role model to her peers and a true role model for students to look up to, someone who cares about her own health and fitness as much as she cares about yours. This year's Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Pam Parrish.
I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody, all the staff and the students that helped to make me and mold me into the person that I am. With that, so I don't get emotional, I'll sign off.
We are very proud of all of our staff. I truly believe in the short time here that we have a very caring community. And I believe that Pam Parrish is someone who just truly exemplifies what we look for when we go to hire a teacher. She is someone who's a great role model and very committed to our community here. You know, here at John Glenn, I feel like if we have a slogan or a brand, I feel like it's at John Glenn, our people are our brand. I feel like the students and the staff, the caring expectations of the home visits, the follow through, the high expectations, all of those things celebrate what John Glenn is all about. And I'm just proud to be here and to get to be a part of this team. And so at this time, what we would like to do is move forward with our awards and have Mrs. Diane Phillips present the art awards.
Hi, students. I just want to say that I miss you a lot. And this year is a little different in the way that I normally choose the top students in art. I generally look at GPA and interest in the subject, participation in art club, but I also look at winners in the art show. And so without having that information, I tried to focus on students that went above and beyond. I have two young ladies this year to present to. The first young lady is a student who participated in art club in 7th grade and went above and beyond with every project that she did. If I was requiring the project to be 8 by 10, she was going to make her 16 by 20. She just went above and beyond. She always does. Her enthusiasm for things that she's doing shine through her. And that student is Lorelei Burdick. Congratulations. My second student is another young lady who participated in art club in 8th grade. And what was unique and amazing about what she does with her work was not only was it wonderful when she was in class and in art club, but I got to see examples of projects that she did for other classes, and her use of her art skills were outstanding. And that young lady is Caitlin Short. Congratulations, girls. With that, I will pass along to Nathaniel Suddeth, and he's going to give the band awards.
Hello, everybody. It's nice to be here with you. The band students have been really outstanding this year, and I'm so pleased to be able to recognize two of them, 2 boys and 2 girls, who have been dedicated to the program and shown outstanding growth in instrumental music. All of these students also have participated with the high school band, either in marching band or jazz band or pep band or all 3. Congratulations to Helen Gazella, Emma Knowlton, Michael Swiger, and Nick Zablocki. Congratulations, guys. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again soon. I'm going to pass it now to Mrs. Jill Hostetler for Vocal Music Awards.
Hello, everyone. I miss you very much. We sure had a great year. For those of you who don't know, the Erie Sound Sensation went to jazz contest this year and came home with a gold. It's very unusual for a middle school to have the opportunity to participate in jazz festivals. So I'm really proud of you. We have spent a couple of years together, and they have been absolutely wonderful. I can't thank you enough for all of your work and your enthusiasm, and even those times when you were driving me crazy. I still love you with my whole heart. I really look forward to working with you again next year. Most of you will be hearing from me 2 or 3 times here in the next few weeks about plans for next year. For those of you who think you can get away from me, I supervise the freshman hallway at the high school in the afternoons. You can't get away from me. I will see you every day. Looking forward to that. It just can't happen soon enough for me. I was supposed to choose 1 or 2 boys and girls to be awarded the choir award this year. I couldn't do it. So I have 8 of you, 4 girls, 4 boys that are receiving the choir award this year. I couldn't be more proud of all of you. And I really thank these 8 people for all of their input and their enthusiasm and their helpfulness and integrity. So congratulations to Gary Alexander, Lorelei Burdick, Carter DuPont, Carly Martin, Aiden Swank, Michael Swiger, Grace Wade, and Caitlin Vermillier. Congratulations. And now I'm going to turn that over to Mrs. Groves for Family and Consumer Sciences.
Hi, everybody. Miss you. This year's Family and Consumer Science Awards going to go not only to somebody with a high GPA, but also participation and just a general interest in the class. The award's going to go to a young lady this year that I didn't even have this last trimester during this e-learning, but she is somebody that sent me pictures of her dinner rolls that she made. She shared it. Wasn't the recipe maybe we used in class, but it was a different one. But anyway, they look delicious and that. This year, the FACS Award is going to Caitlin Vermillier. So congratulations, Caitlin. I will pass it on to Mrs. Parrish and Mr. Lichtenbarger.
Hello, guys. This year's 8th grade health award goes to 3 young ladies who came to class each day with an eagerness to learn. They participated and helped others and took pride in their work. This year's 8th grade health award winners, decided by myself and Miss Parrish, are Eliana Lang, Vanessa Meyer, and Hannah Thomas. Congratulations, girls. I am now going to pass it to Mrs. Sarber for the Language Arts Award.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to continue the sentiment by many of my peers that I do miss you. Staying home has been challenging in so many ways, and I miss talking with you and communicating with you. My Language Arts Award this year, well, every year is based off of their grades and their effort and AR. And this year, the problem was that I had 3 students who really excelled in different areas, and I wanted to give each of them the recognition they deserved. Because in addition to those 3, we wrote a narrative essay, an argumentative essay, and an informative essay, in addition to doing a project in my advanced language arts class over Great Expectations. And like I said, these 3 students all excelled in different areas. So my first recipient is going to be Olivia Klicki, and she had a phenomenal newspaper that she had done for Great Expectations that I think is one of the best I've ever seen. And Cameron Pendle, who had the best informative essay, in my opinion. She had some great ideas about deforestation and endangered species that I thought were excellent. And then Taylor Swank, whose narrative essay was one of the best I've ever read. And it wasn't until the very end of her 20-page essay that I was shocked by the ending. And so for you to be able to surprise me like that, I was pleasantly surprised and very happy with your work. So all 3 of you girls, excellent job. Thank you for all you've done this year. Next, I'm going to introduce Mrs. Morton, who will be presenting the Math Awards.
Hello, everyone. I definitely miss everybody. I wish I could see your faces and be with you and talk with you. But it is what it is. The 8th grade Mathematics Award, they're based on grades, character, work ethic, and perseverance. And these students have all strived to do their very best in all aspects of their math classes. They've done excellent work during this regular school year and especially during this e-learning time period. Their attitudes in and out of the classroom has always been positive. You can usually find them with a smile on their face no matter when you see them. And so I am going to present the 8th grade Mathematics Award to Ava Leslie, Logan Ritchie, and Esther Schwartz. And I am going to present the 8th grade Algebra 1 Award to Landon Johnson and Grace Wade. And the Geometry Award goes to Hannah Thomas. And I'm going to send it back to Mrs. Sarber to do Media Center.
As you know, every year students are required to earn so many points on Accelerated Reader. And at the end of the year, the Media Center Award goes to the student who has earned the most points throughout the year. The 8th grade student who has earned 475 points for this year is Zach Bewley. Congratulations. After me, I would like to send it on over to Mrs. Parrish and Mr. Lissenberger for the PE Awards.
Hello, everybody. Our PE awards are based on an individual's efforts on skills, written tests, attitude, participation, and just a general overall love and enjoyment for physical education. We did not get to do our presidential physical fitness test with you this year, so we don't have any of those awards, but I'm sure that, you know, many of you would have done really well, and we would have had some that we could have honored in that way. But individually, there are just a lot of great girls and guys in this 8th grade class. So it's hard to pick, but this year's 8th grade girls award is going to go to Logan Ritchie.
This year's 8th grade boys PE award will go to 2 young men, Joe Traplowy and Chase Miller. Congratulations. We'll now pass it on to Miss Goodlink for the TE awards.
Hi guys, I miss you so much. I really enjoyed getting to know you better this year in 8th grade. When I look at my top students in my class, I look at your academics. Both people that I chose had an A average, but I also look in your interest to see if you're interested in my subject. Both students showed a lot of interest in my subject. One student was in robotics. And then I also look at your teamwork and how you work together with other students. So this year, the top students that I chose were Carter DePoint. He did a wonderful job in robotics. He is always helpful, always helping everyone else. And Alicia Smith. So I miss you guys, and I will be at the high school with you next year. So I want to see you all. So make sure you stop by and say hi to me. And I'm going to pass it on to Mrs. Bukovitz.
Hi, everyone. It's really hard to pick one person for this award because so many of you are worthy. You've done a great job this year. You should be very proud of your accomplishments, even with our short year. But based on academics, performance, our project after the first semester, this year's Science Award winners are Nathan Matanik and Tara Woods. Congratulations. And now I'll pass it on for social studies to Mr. Groves.
Hi, everyone. This year, I will be presenting two students with the 8th grade Social Studies Award. The criteria for this award is based on academic performance, participation, natural appreciation for U.S. history, and again, very tough decision. A lot of great candidates as I looked back on the year, and I'd like to present one to a boy, one to a girl. And the girl this year was Hannah Thomas, and the boy this year was Carter DuPont. Congratulations to both of you. I would like to pass on next on to Mr. Goert.
Thank you, Mr. Groves. Our next award is our 2-year attendance award. Our 2-year attendance award winners are Olivia Limerick, Cameron Pendle, and Alicia Smith. Attendance is so important in life. It is so important to show up every day, and we thank you for your efforts. Our next award presenter is going to be Mrs. Groves.
I'll be presenting the Bob Clark Memorial Award. And I'd just like to read a little bit about the award. Each year, the Erie Middle School staff recognizes one of the 8th grade of academics, attitude, citizenship, and character. This award is given in memory of a former student who drowned in a tragic accident on the last day of school several years ago. And to tell you how long ago it was, it's when I was an 8th grader at Erie Middle School. So it's a little while ago. Bob Clark was not a straight A student, not an honor roll student, but he was, however, a good student because he always worked hard to make the most of his potential. This year, the student that best exemplifies these qualities is Abigail Young. So congratulations, Abby. And I will turn it over to Mrs. Reynolds for Career in College Award.
Hello, everybody. I had the pleasure of working with all of you on your 4-year plans and college and careers and your courses. And I like to give out a forward thinker award, someone that really dives into their making a vision for themselves. And this student took her career interest in journalism and education and put it into a math project, which was awesome. So I want to congratulate Logan Ritchie for being my forward thinker for the year. Congratulations. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm going to hand it off to Mr. Groves for social studies.
Hi again. The DAR Award, Daughters of the American Revolution, usually presented by Nancy George, who was unable to, obviously under the circumstances, attend. But this award is given to an 8th grade student based on honor, courage, leadership, and patriotism. And I'm proud to announce this year's award is Alicia Smith. Congratulations. I'd now like to pass on to Mrs. Hudgen.
Sorry. Okay. I will be giving the Distinguished Academic Excellence Award. This is a national award. It is defined by earning a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or higher based on semester grades. So for eighth graders, it's all of seventh grade and first semester of eighth grade. The following students have earned this award: Gary Alexander, Timothy Bergen, AJ Braun, Michael Braun, Lorelei Burdick, Carter DuPont, Kaylee Hensler, Samuel Hodges, Landon Johnson, Olivia Kalicki, Benjamin Katowicz, Canyon King, Emma Knowlton, Eliana Lang, Jack Laskowski, Ava Leslie, Olivia Limerick, Zachary Littoral, Carly Martin, Nathan Matanik, Vanessa Meyer, Chase Miller, Riley Nussbaum, Cameron Pendle, Marshall Platts, Logan Ritchie, Sophia Romer, Caitlin Short, Alicia Smith, Taylor Swank, Blake Temple, Hannah Thomas, Caitlin Vermillier, Grace Wade, Natalia Wilton, and Tara Woods. Next is Mr. Goert.
Thank you, Mrs. Hudgen. The Principal's Citizenship Award honors students who have shown through their words and their actions that they possess the qualities and the characteristics that we as a staff hope to instill in each and every student. This award recognizes students who consistently exhibit these specific behaviors in school and in the community. We are pleased to say that there are numerous students at URI who are wonderful citizens. The students who receive this award exemplify our phrase, "We caught you doing something good." This year's winners are Miss Logan Ritchie, Miss Hannah Thomas, and Mr. Landon Johnson. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Groves for the Outstanding Student of the Year.
Thank you. This year's eighth grade team leader, I have the opportunity to present the outstanding eighth grade boy and girl. This year we do have multiple winners, but they are, again, 7 outstanding students who represent us academically, they represent through positive attitude, leadership, and then modeling outstanding student behavior. And this year, awards for the boys go to Carter DuPont, Blake Temple, and Sam Hodges. For the girls, it is Hannah Thomas, Caitlin Vermillion, Olivia Kalicki, and Ellie Lang. I now pass on to Mrs. Phillips.
I think we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. This has all been so new to you as students and to us as staff. Actually, Mrs. Reynolds is presenting the Tri-Kappa Awards at this time. Thank you.
Hello, this is Penny again, giving out the Tri-Kappa Award. Tri-Kappa is about charity, culture, and education and serving in the community. And each year we like to award young men and women awards about being hardworking and being dedicated to serving. And so this year I get to award both of North Liberty and Walkerton. This year Walkerton Tri-Kappa's winners are Caitlin Vermillier and Nathan Matanik. And North Liberty Tri-Kappa winners are Vanessa Meyer, Logan Ritchie, and Blake Temple. So congratulations to all of you. Next, we're going to announce the 2-year Distinguished Honor Roll with Mrs. Hudgen.
The following students have earned 2-year Distinguished Honor Roll. This at URI means all A's in 7th and 8th grade. Lorelei Burdick, Carter DuPont, Samuel Hodges, Landon Johnson, Olivia Kalicki, Emma Knowlton, Eliana Lang, Ava Leslie, Zachary Literal, Carly Martin, Nathan Matanik, Vanessa Meyer, Riley Nussbaum, Cameron Pendle, Marshall Platts, Logan Ritchie, Caitlin Short, Alicia Smith, Blake Temple, Hannah Thomas, and Caitlin Vermillier. Congratulations to all of you. The next award I have to give is the Positive Attitude Award. When it comes to school, attitude is everything. We've all heard this phrase. These students have lived it. They come to school every day with a positive attitude, ready to learn. They set the standard. Congratulations to Emma Knowlton, Nathan Matanik, Logan Ritchie, and Esther Schwartz. Now, Mr. Goert.
Thank you, Ms. Sudgen. Our next award is about leadership. No greater time than when you're facing a pandemic does leadership really come to the surface and step forward. No greater time than when you're going through transition and change. And this year, our staff have selected the following students for their leadership at Uri Middle School: Sophia Romer, Tara Woods, Caitlin Vermillier, and Blake Temple. Congratulations on the leadership that you've displayed. Actually, I think I have a few more. I apologize. Let me double check this. Natalie Wilton, Vanessa Meyer, Shiley Forker, and Ava Parrish. All of you are being awarded with the Leadership Award this year. At this time, I'll turn it back over to Mrs. Hudgen for the Perseverance Award.
Thank you. Perseverance. When a person thinks perseverance, they think of a person not giving up or continuing to move forward in the face of adversity. We're all faced with a little bit of adversity now, so this is really important. It is a special student who faces any kind of adversity and perseveres to achieve their goals and ambitions. The following students are awarded the Perseverance for this school year: Trenton Bazier, Keelan Bradley, Lorelei Burdick, Carter DuPont, Landon Johnson, Olivia Limerick, Riley Newcomb, Adriana Pride, Caitlin Short, and Cameron Tagon. I also have the honor of giving out the Service Award. Giving of one's time and energy, it's not as common as it used to be. The following students have personified a ideal of giving of themselves for the betterment of their family, friends, neighbors, and school: Ava Leslie, Vanessa Meyer, and Caitlin Vermillier. Next is Mr. Goert.
Our next award is the Work Ethic Award. Showing up every day and day in and day out, having an excellent work ethic, doing your best, giving your best, going above and beyond in all facets of your student athletic experience for that matter. So we have a long list here. The staff has been very impressed with a number of students, and this is our list that we've selected for the work ethic: Eliana Lang, Chase Miller, Blake Temple, Olivia Clicky, Logan Ritchie, Vanessa Meyer, Marshall Platts, Nathan Matanik, Kaylin Bradley, Rebecca Hosteller, Taylor Swank, Carter DuPont, Lorelei Burdick, Benjamin Katowich, Grace Wade, and Audra Kiska. And our next awards are athletic awards. So at this time in the evening, we'd like to turn things over to Mr. Brown, our athletic director.
Hello, everyone. Even though we are not together, it's still good to be with you virtually. Like all the staff has been stating, I miss you guys too. Unfortunately, that cannot be helped. It's just something that we're going to have to live with over time. I would like to take this time also to thank people who have been instrumental to the athletic program, especially coaching staff, who have put in many hours of not only practice and games, but of planning, working to help all of you athletes to improve over a period of time. I also like to thank all the parents family members and fans, friends who came to all the games to watch you participate and to pick you up, take you home, feed you, and so forth. Without them, we would not be able to really have a program for you kids. Most of all, though, I would like to thank all of the athletes who spent their time playing the different sports that we offer at the middle school. Your efforts were very much appreciated by all the staff, and we hope that continues for next year. Normally, I take time at the award ceremony to recognize staff, and we can't do that because we are not together. But there is one that I'm going to recognize right now. This one has put in many years of coaching for cheerleading, volleyball, and track in the John Glenn School Corporation. She is a former Falcon Award winner, and that is Coach Pam Parrish, who will be going into retirement at the end of this year. We appreciate all of your efforts, Pam, and we wish you the best. For highlights, unfortunately, we did not have many highlights, but the boys basketball team, 8th grade, did go undefeated in the LaVille shootout, and they did defeat the South Bend LaSalle team, which was the city champions at South Bend. So kudos to the boys for that. This time I will go to the awards. These are the special awards that have criteria to meet. The first award we will be giving, and all of these award winners will be receiving plaques for these individual awards. The first one is the All Sports Award. This is given to the athletes who played 3 sports in 7th grade and 3 sports in 8th grade. We have 8 individuals who did that this year. Carter DuPont, Riley Johnson, Mason Cobell, Eliana Lang, Jack Laskowski, Chase Miller, Sophia Romer, and Micah Beanie. The next award is the Mental Attitude Award. This is an award going to the student athletes who display exemplary mental attitude in all facets of life, not just in athletics, but in the hallways, cafeteria, classroom, and out beyond the school. We have co-winners in both the boys and girls this year. For the boys, we will be giving the Mental Attitude Award out to Chase Miller and Carter DuPont. For the girls, Cameron Pendle and Caitlin Vermillier. Next is the Academic Award. This award is obtained by an 8th grade male or female student athlete who have a lot of A's, maybe some B's, but we have 2 girls for this award. The academic award winners for girls, 2 4.0s, Eliana Lang and Caitlin Vermillier, and for the boys, Carter DuPont with a 3.9. So congratulations to those 3 athletes. Next, Most Improved. This award will be obtained by playing at least 2 sports in the 8th grade year. The student athlete must display significant improvement in the sports participated in throughout the year. For the boys, Jack Laskowski. For the girls, Courtney Austin. That leaves the UMS Outstanding Athlete. The individual must participate in 3 sports in their 8th grade year. The student athlete must be outstanding in 2 sports and above average in the 3rd. He or she must display good mental attitude and good sportsmanship in addition to achieving high athletic success. For the boys, the winner of this award is Chase Miller, and for the girls, Eliana Lang. We also want to recognize one individual for having great sportsmanship, attitude, and effort in the in the athletic field, and this is a coach's award. And this special award will go to Sophia Romer. These are all the athletic awards. At this time, I would like to thank everyone for attending our awards program. We wish the 8th grade the best as you complete your URI journey and will begin your John Glenn High School journey. Just remember, we are always here. We are always available. We are willing to help you out, no matter what the issue is, if not at school, in all parts of life. So thank you again for attending, watching our program. Have a good night.